Yo guys, what's up? My name is Victor and welcome to Vracc Studio. So last night was the Game Awards, and the Game Awards is about midnight or 12:30 for me. I'm in London or Lisbon time, and it was an interesting event. It's always a joy to watch the Game Awards, the music, performances, and also to see if our kind of how can I say this, if our not predictions but our likes are aligned with everyone else's or most of the people out there. And it was interesting. Interesting for sure. Now, I've reviewed Kana here at the channel. I'm gonna come up with the PS5 video in the next couple of weeks for Kana, and I want to just congratulate the Kana production team, Amber Lab. You deserve the award that you got, and it was amazing. I was really happy. And please do me a favor and do us all fans a favor and bring a second game to the production line for you guys, because I'm sure I'm not the only one, we want to see another title from you guys. So that's pretty much it. There was no doubt in my mind about Guardians getting at least one award, and they got it, so congratulations. And I want to actually talk about the upcoming titles, because there was a few titles that were announced. Some were actually brought up with a date of release, but that's not my point here today. That's not my point here today. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what I actually think some titles are going to be like. And let's start with Hellblade 2. Now, this was the first game that I've seen in a while that is dark, but it actually makes me want to play it. So, for me, video games are all about the story they tell. And don't get me wrong, I love competitive games, but not as much as story-driven games. Not as much as I love games with an actual contest and an actual goal when it comes to a story. Now, I haven't played the first Hellblade yet. 2020 and 2019 were a very hard year for me, and I gotta say, the second title, it makes me want to play the first one just so I am ready for the second one, because man, this is gorgeous looking. I mean, that gameplay, oh my god, the graphics are amazing and the story feels so alive. It's just wow. And let's talk about the giant. That was crazy. That bunch of humans fighting that giant, that was insane. I am looking forward for that one for sure. Now, we had a couple of surprises during the Game Awards, and one of those was Star Wars Eclipse. I have no idea what that's all about, and I gotta say, I am excited to actually see what that's all about, because I don't think that a game from the Star Wars franchise that doesn't have a gameplay like Jedi Fallen Order, I don't think it's going to match Knights of the Old Republic remake. I think that's not possible. I'm sure there are a lot of RPG fans out there who happens to be Star Wars fans and who happens to have played the original Knights of the Old Republic, just like myself. And I gotta say, this was troublesome, actually, this announcement, because it looks amazing and it built a hype, I'm sure of it, but it needs to be completely different from Knights of the Old Republic. And I think that the way that they can do that, and I'm hoping that that is the case, is with the gameplay kind of like Jedi Fallen Order, not too difficult, action packed, and third person. I think that's the way to go. We don't need another Star Wars first person game. I think that the place to have that, or the way to have that, is with VR. Alright, so the second surprise, and I don't know what to say, I just want to mention it because it's an amazing thing to happen, was Wonder Woman. Now, because we've had seen about absolutely nothing about this game in the Game Awards, and all we got was a dialogue of the Queen talking about Diana, and honestly, yeah, sure, it looks gorgeous, but what is this all about? Is this third person? Is this first person? Is this another battle royale just with a Wonder Woman Dean? What is this all about? I'm hoping and I am truly hoping that this brings us back to the feel that we had with Arkham Knight, but we don't know anything about it. Like many of you guys, I was pissed and I was extremely mad when the first Sonic movie was announced. Yeah, we all remember that. We all remember that. It was hell. That design for Sonic was awful. And at the same time, we all remember how cool it was to see Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, that was amazing. He was born for that role, and it was very well written. The movie came out. Sonic was redesigned, thank God, and it looks really, really cool. It looks fun, and it's a very interesting movie. It's not the best movie out there, and it's not the best game-related movie out there, but it did well, better than I actually thought it would, and the sequel's coming. And I have to say that the trailer was awesome. It was really cool. The characters were done right. There is a lot of references to multiple Sonic games. I am not a fan of the Sonic games because I don't like the gameplay style. For me, I love the stories. I think they are cool, they're awesome, they're very well written. The characters have a unique and amazing design. It's a fun game overall, but when it comes to gameplay, that doesn't get my attention. So for that reason, I don't buy Sonic games, right? Everyone has a taste. Now, I cannot deny that it's a successful series and that this movie looks amazing, and it looks so loyal to the contest of the series, and I can't wait to see it, honestly. Now, for the next Sonic games, you thought I wasn't going to talk about that, right? But I am. Let me find my notes on it. Hold on a sec. So, Sonic Frontier is the next Sonic game, and I gotta say, like I said, I'm not a Sonic fan when it comes to gameplay, so I don't play Sonic games that much. I don't really enjoy it, but this seems really interesting, and I'm hoping that they are going to blend the traditional mechanics with a more open world feel. And if that happens, and we're going to see gameplay soon enough, I'm sure of it. If that happens, then maybe I will try and play it, and I will try and bring it to Vracc Studio. But to be honest, if this is another traditional Sonic game where speed is more important than anything else, then that's not for me. That's how I feel about Sonic games, and honestly, the last Sonic game that I enjoyed, and it wasn't that enjoyed, uh, I thought it was a little bit better than the other ones. Was the Black? I think it's Black Knight, the one that Sonic has that big ass sword in his hand that's based on knights and all that. That was the last Sonic game that that was the only one actually that I enjoyed a bit of the gameplay and I had an actual good time with the game. So yeah, Sonic Frontier seems cool. We're gonna have to wait. Actually, we've had more on Forspoken, and that was amazing. I am really excited for this game. The next two titles are, wow, it's. So we're gonna start with the one that I know less about when it comes to experience. I've never actually played any of the games in the series for real, like invest hours, but that's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. This game is so freaking awesome. It's funny and it has magic, it has fantasy, which is one of the settings that I like the most. The cel-shaded graphics, they are just awesome. And yes, I know what you guys are going to think. It's first person. You said you don't enjoy first person that much. But I've played a little bit of Borderlands 1. I didn't really enjoy the premises of the story for a game. I'm really picky when it comes to what I'm going to play. And I didn't really enjoy the story for a game. I think it's just too complex, too dense for a game. In my opinion, first-person game. So it's not really my area. It's not really what I enjoy much. But the game is amazing. And Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I mean, I'm going to pick it up because that's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I mean, you're playing and the story is being told, and it's the characters from Borderlands playing a tabletop game. How cool is that? I mean, it is so fun. It's funny, it's quirky, and the voice cast is going to be top notch. So be sure to check that out. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and it's coming to Vracc Studio for sure. Now, the second game and last game of our list before we talk about something else related to the Game Awards is Warhammer Space Marine 2. Now, I played the first game, the first Space Marine game, and it was, holy crap, it was amazing. And to have a second one, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, if you haven't seen the trailer, go ahead and search for it because it's gonna blow your mind away. It's awesome. And yeah, that's about it for the video games. And I want to talk to you guys about something before we end this video. Now, we all know the game of the year is It Takes Two, and I'm going to do whatever I can to bring this to Vracc Studio as gameplay. And I think I need to see what this is all about. But what I want to talk to you guys truly is about the Matrix experience for the PS5 and Xbox Series. I gotta say, it's amazing to see what the Unreal Engine 5 can do. Truly is, but we have videos for that. And I was expecting a short story, right? Before we entered the sandbox experience to see what the gameplay is all about, but it's about 2 minutes of story. What's with that? You know? So don't bother downloading that because it's a bad GTA-like experience with a set of Matrix paint, where you don't jump, where you don't attack. You basically go around a very small part of New York City, either running or driving a car. So I wanted to say that it was oversold, or maybe it was overhyped. It's really disappointing because we haven't had a Matrix game in a while, and I was expecting this to be a little bit more interesting. I was hoping it would be a little bit more in general. So there's that. I hope this video has brought you guys attention to some great upcoming titles. And one last thing, Nintendo passed through it. They didn't tell us anything. I'm hoping we'll get a Nintendo Direct in January due to that, but predictions are pointing at February like normal. So what is going on, Nintendo? Don't you have anything to tell us? Really? Okay guys, so this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are looking forward to some of these games that I just talked about. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. All that stuff really matters, and that's how you make sure that I can bring bigger and better content for Vracc Studio. Whew. This was a long one. I'm going to try and reduce it as much as I can, but this was needed. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.